New product pricing strategies. When we are thinking about the new product pricing strategies, we must understand the different concepts like the present penetration pricing or the skimming pricing. So when the product is new, entering in the market, so setting a rates high during the first phase is known as a price skimming. This is the intended to assist companies in increasing their sales for new products and services. After the item or service are presented, the company gradually lower the prices. As new competitor product enter the market, this is finally done. So price skimming has the advantages of allowing you to maximize earning from early adopters. You finally lower the prices to attract more price sensitive customers. Price skimming not only aids in the recouplement of the development charges for your small companies. When your product is first presented to the market, it also gives the impression of quality and uniqueness. And that part, uniqueness, is allow you to charge high. So price skimming is required setting rate high during the first phase, increase sales, maximize earning from early adapter, impression of quality and uniqueness. So these were the features. So price skimming is a Apple. The best example is Apple release new iPhone models every year at the prices of new launch iPhone at high prices. Now the next part, we are understanding the advantages of price skimming. What are the advantages of price skimming? First, this is why this is a short life of product where we don't have enough time. So some product have a short lifespan and demand decreases soon. As a result, the company must move quickly. For example, in clothes business, new clothes are quite expensive because of the unique design, fashion, and trend, and the willingness of people to pay for them. However, after a few months, if the company will need to lower the price when the market shift to a new trend, because it's depend on the trends. If you don't catch the trending price, you can't reach the profit maximization. And people are focusing on in fashion business, the latest trends are always welcome. The next is enhanced profit. Definitely a company will aim to maximize profit during the initial product launch because they know the competitor will develop new product. Okay, and that new product will give you the competition and this alternative or the substitute will be available in the lesser price. So it's better to earn a maximum profit in introduction stage. So sales volume will drop with time, requiring company to reduce some prices in future. So we will lose money in future. So it's better, preferable to enable the buyers to acquire competitor item because the company may have invested considerably in production equipment. They must accept lesser profit rather than cope with a sufficient fixed expenditure. So hence, enhanced profit during skimming pricing is required. Protect the brand value while introducing at higher prices. Customer can be pursued by high cost that our product is of a great quality and features. It also distinguishes us from our competitors. Apple and Lamborghini, for examples, are considerably luxury brands due to their high prices. They are not at all reducing their prices in skimming prices. Maximize profit. Of course, enhancing profit or the maximize profit, this is the segment here. The company recognize that some customers are willing to pay more to be among the first to buy. The first buyers wants to become a, this is an ego esteem issue. While others are willing to wait for a price reduction and pay for the base level. The company will able to maximize earning from both sort of clients by adopting the price skimming. Those who wants to be early birds, they are going to give higher pricing. And afterwards, when the competitors or the price needs to be reduced, that time the others, those who are waiting for it, they will be our customers. So we are in win-win situation. Innovation product. most of the time in skimming pricing, we used to have the innovative is new product, which is in a design, which might be in a performance. So as per the different features, it can become the new product, new inventions. The price of new technological product is likely rise more than the market price. The company believes that their product are difficult for competitor to imitate or protected by copyright law. Its price is determined not by the cost of production but by the characteristics. This is what the innovation matters. This is not affected by the cost of production. This is by the character that are not accessible elsewhere. No one have that right to produce that product, or no one have that technology. So this is how becoming a pioneer in that field. The competitors will take some time to reach up to our product. So by the time they are able to build a similar or ours, we will have lower our price to compete with them. But when we have a chance to get a monopoly, so we will earn the profit in skimming pricing. And the next one is technological improvement. As a result of limitations of new technologies, some product will be more expensive to make. However, a production cost reduced over time, we will be able to charge lower prices. Disadvantages or the limitations of skimming prices. Yes, of course. As the skimming prices have advantages, similarly, there are disadvantages like encourage the competitor to join the market. Yes, because we are selling the product at higher price, so definitely someone is going to sell the same product at lower price. So this is how we are encouraging the competition themselves. So when we establish the higher prices for a product, we are implying they will be make a large profit. The competitor sees opportunity and will do all possible to break into the market. Slow down product growth. Elastic demand. So elasticity of demand, if demand is elastic, this might be a big issue because different product in different markets at different times have varying elastic levels. If we establish price screening without conducting crucial markets analysis or survey, we will learn high price, then there will be the loss. Customer will be on the lookout for a similar but less expensive substitute product. It usually occurs during a market downturn when people are attempting to presume money. It can be also happen when there are too many products on the market at various price. We can't compete over there. So that matters. The life is very low. It is not long lasting. So we have a plan in place to lower pricing over a time. However, competitors may release their goods ahead of the schedule or putting pressure on us to lower the price sooner or risk losing sales volume. Our company model will be ruined as a result. It might possible, suppose if we are thinking that our competitor will launch his product after 6 months or a year, but he is able to launch within a month, we will not able to survive or not able to cope up with that pricing and not able to get that much profit we desire. And the product growth, slow product growth, the initial release of a product is a time when the company needs to increase marketing expenses in order to enhance sales. The higher price, on the other hand, appears to be a deterrent to the buyers purchasing our product. It will limit the product's potential growth and shorten the product life cycle. So this is how the limitations of scheming the screen price. Now the next concept of pricing is price penetration. Penetration strategies are designed to gain attention of customers by lowering the cost of goods and services. Increased awareness, on the other hand, can lead to increased revenues over time. So we are having the patience to earn profit. It can also assist small business in standing out from the crowd. Companies frequently end up boosting their price after sufficiently entering the market. This is done in order to better reflect the current market position. The penetration pricing is exactly opposite of the skimming pricing. Why? Because the ceiling pricing is getting reduced and penetration pricing is going to be increased day by day. So the best examples are Netflix is the perfect example of penetration pricing, or internet cable providers, food and beverages. So as earlier I given the example of Jio. So when we want to enter into the market, we are giving discounts, we are giving offers, and this is what the penetration in the market. We want to enter in the market as a newcomer. So the advantages of price penetrations are: first is market dominance. A penetration pricing plan usually catches competitors off guard and gives them little time to react. The business is able to take advantages of opportunity to convert the many clients as possible. Yes, because when we are entering at lower pricing, definitely people are going to be attract, or customers are going to be attract towards you, and they want to grab your product at lower prices. And this is how that the price market dominance can be taken place by reducing the price, entering into the market. Economics of scale. Yes, a pricing strategy that generates a large volume of sales allows a company to achieve economies of scale and lower its marginal cost. This is only possible when we are doing maximum production. As we know, the Chinese products are at lower prices because they are doing a maximum production, economy scale, huge production. Increase customer loyalty. Yes, this is important. In our penetration pricing, we are introducing or reaching towards the customers, and we are trying to tackle pick up the new customers from the market. Customers who find a good deal on a product or service are more likely to be returned to the company in the future. Therefore, customers' loyalty helps us to increase goodwill, and that goodwill generates favorable word of mouth towards the product. Increase inventory turnover, that is called stock turnover. Penetration pricing leads to higher inventory turnover. Our stock can be replaced. We used to sell that product, we can produce and sell, produce and sell. So this is how the stock turnover takes place, which please vertical supply chain partners like retailers and distributors, and high adoption and diffusion. Penetration pricing enable a company to swiftly gain client acceptance and adoption of its product or service. So penetration pricing having this much advantages like market dominance, economies of scale, increased customer loyalty, increased inventory turnover, high adoption and diffusion. So this is how we can understand the concept that penetration pricing is going to be benefited. But as we know, everything has advantages. Same times we might face the limitations or disadvantages of the price penetration. So in penetration pricing, we might face the limitations like pricing expectations. Yes, customers frequently expect low prices. Definitely, they would not feel that good if you are increasing the price. So when company employs a penetration pricing approach, customers may get unsatisfied and cease purchasing the goods or service if price progressively rise. Yes, this was happened with the main brands, and at entry point when Jio started entering at free, that time maximum people were their customers. But as and when they started increasing their recharges, that time the people turned to the back to their original service provider because they were happy with them. But when they charge pricing, they don't face the customer loyalty. Low customer loyalty. Yes, these are the chances. Penetration pricing appeal to bargain seekers and individuals who have a low level of attachment to a company. They are not at all attached with your company. They are attached or attract to your pricing. When you sell the product at lower pricing, they are your customers. So they are loyal with their cost. If that cost for them is less, they are your customers. So the loyalty, if they locate a better bargain, their clients are likely to migrate to competitors. While price lowering can help you make some quick sales, it rarely leads to client loyalty. It is quite difficult to get a loyalty. Yes, we can say that not all are same customers who. It is not at all possible for Jio to gain every one customer at zero pricing. It was not happening. That whole market share was there with Jio when they sold at zero. No. So this is how the other brands maintain their loyalties, and customers' loyalty matter for there. That's why the other brands are there. Damage brand image. When we enter at low cost, may harm the brand's image because the cheap pricing says the cheap quality, leading people to believe that brand is so cheap or poor quality. That's why it is giving at a lower pricing. So that hurt your brand image. So it takes time to manage. Price war, yes. When you are selecting penetration pricing, you are allowing or you are welcoming the price war. These reduce overall market profitability. You are not only losing your profit, but definitely you are going to hurt your competitors, and which is quite bad because the fair pricing should be there in the market. Unless and until you are following the fair pricing, ultimately you are not going to be successful in the market. Because once the price war will be there, customers will expect it at lower prices, and the strong enough to survive a long-term pricing war are usually not the newcomers who start it. So being a newcomer, sometimes the existing customers, existing companies may compete you better, less than your pricing. They may launch their product, and you might have struggling for the same. So, insufficient long-term strategies. Penetration pricing has a limited lifespan, so there is no sufficient long-term strategy. So price penetration is not suitable long-term pricing strategy. Approaching the market with a pricing strategy that you organizations can live with in long-term is usually better choice. Next part is new product pricing strategy. So we must move for the premium pricing, that is products are sold at high price, also known as the image pricing or the prestige pricing. Yes, here the people are paying for their prestiges or the image or branding of themselves. Perception among purchasers, or higher the price of the item, higher the quality. That sort of attitude. The brand name are usually used by company which has marketing, and the tactic is also known as a scheme pricing technique. This is also the part of scheme pricing, but why? Because this brand are not going to reduce their price. Premium pricing, which is called as image pricing. Companies employ this tactic to charge greater price when compared to the price of their competitor products. Companies use their brand name, which has a market image, to demand greater cost for the same product. This tactic is also known as a scheme pricing technique because a company seeks to scheme the dream of the market with the method. Premium pricing example is Rolex is a good example of company using a premium pricing strategy. Advantages of premium pricing are competitive advantage. Yes, a company gains or competitive advantage over its competitor by using premium pricing because most people judge a product quality depends on its price. They believe that higher the product's price, the higher is the quality. Because of its pricing, the implementation of the correct marketing approach, your product is seen as a prestigious product. For example, in the fast food industry, Domino's is the market leader. Nutrition, convenience, and cost, innovation, quality, hygiene, and value-added service have all been major competitive advantages. The organization's capacity to use this major asset in order to overcome deficiencies has been fundamental to its success. Next advantage, increased profit. Definitely, the first benefit of premium pricing is that profits are enhanced. A company that sells things at a discounted or at lower prices can make the same profit by selling 10 pieces of merchandise as we do by selling one. Yes, you need no need to go for volume. Increase brand recognitions. As you sell the product at higher prices, your brand is going to be gained. Premium pricing aids in the spread of your brand's message. Premium pricing elevates the status of your product in the eyes of your customers. They hold it in the high regards because they feel that the higher the product price, higher is the quality. Some people, like on social media, when they purchase an expensive pair of clothes or a household apparel, as opposed of the identical things of inferior quality. As a result, they accidentally recommended you goods and brand on their friends and family, bringing you more clients despite your expensive price because influenced by the people. Next are disadvantages, or we can say limitations. Why there are the limitations? Of course, you are going to face not suitable for all goods and services. Every time this is not possible to go for the premium price. It is not at all suitable for each and every kind of pricing. So premium pricing cannot be used to acquire all type of items and services. Thus, not every company can use it to boost sales. Premium pricing works best for items such as daily essential items, bags, shoes, clothes, cell phone, watches, and automobile. Customers, on the other hand, will never be willing to pay exorbitant cost for the things that they use in daily basis. So these are the disadvantages, limitations. High marketing costs. Definitely, you will have to face the marketing cost. Why you are selling this product at higher pricing? You have to justify that thing. So another disadvantage of premium pricing is the high marketing. A company that offers its item at a premium price must engage heavily in the marketing to raise product awareness. Marketing can assist you in establishing a positive brand image for your firm in the marketplace. People will only prefer to buy your product if they have heard of your brands or if they are convinced of your pricing factors. Rivalry. If you sell your product at a premium price, your competitor can be an issue. By proposing alternative, they may impair the sales of your product. That might cause that rivalry will leads to the higher competition in this factor. Customer limited customer base. Yes, as you are selling at a premium pricing, no customers are there in a hurry to buy that product. So limited customers will be there. So base is restricted by charging premium price for the product. So this means that only the wealthiest buyers can afford your goods. People with the lesser earnings are less likely to purchase your goods. So now we are moving towards the questions. What sort of questions can be asked? Like, explain the advantages and disadvantages of penetration pricing. Second question, like, discuss the advantages and disadvantages of skimming price. And third one is distinguish between penetration pricing and skimming pricing. We already know about the penetration and skimming pricing. Initially low pricing and gradually higher pricing. Skimming pricing initially at higher pricing and gradually at lower pricing. This is how we can understand the distinguish. Multiple choice question. Dash is the monetary worth assigned to the product or service. Price. Price is the monetary worth assigned to a product or a service, not a profit, not a loss. Penetration pricing is a strategy in which company sets a dash price. Penetration means entry point. We want to enter at lower price. So answer is lower price. So this is how we understand the main elements of pricing. This is all question and answer. In next segment, we'll continue the same process. Thank you very much. Take care.